They'll be calling you a radical. So this is big news. It happened 2 weeks ago. I just found out about it. So finally, I've been pushing hard. And if I could get some money put together, I want to sue Friends of the Earth and the Sierra Club and Greenpeace. I'm going to sue them. For why? Because their charter, all their money, their hundreds of millions of dollars, has refused to do their fucking job. Because the federal government has refused to do their job. We have an Endangered Species Act. The Steelhead and the salmon the CHINOOK and the Steelhead have met that charter now 3 administrations. So California's finally done it. The summer steelhead in Northern California in 4 different drainages, they've added to the California Endangered Species Act. I want to sue Oregon. I want to sue Washington also, because they have an endangered species and they refuse to enforce it illegally. That's what the job of these non-profits are for. I'm not a non-profit. I'm a grassroots individual who's been classified by the Army Corps of Engineers and the United States government for getting it right, for telling the world the truth. So stay with me. So as you know, Tim Martin is part of Kevin Blanch's post-ignorance army. He's been working out hard for the last several years. So this gets better. So we've been hammering away at the Klamath. Tim works that Southern Oregon hard. We've been working it for post-Fukushima. So Tim got an interview in 2017. I think it was 2017 or 2018. I believe it was 2017. I'll find out for sure because I'll tag the video. He went to the mouth and the Klamath elder was grilling up his CHINOOK. And Tim interviewed him and talked to him, and he says, well, they got tumors in them. What do you think? Do you think it's Fukushima? Yeah, I think it's Fukushima. So California, in 2018, this very elder and this very group filed petition to put the CHINOOK on, the Klamath on the Endangered California Species Act, on the Klamath. So it took them 3 years, but they put it under consideration. So that's the step they take, under consideration. Now stay with me. The Obama administration, well, he belongs in prison. Gina McCarthy belongs in a prison cell for, the cover-up of Fukushima, what they've done to these fisheries, to the world. Trump, even worse. He had all that opportunity. The writing was right there on the wall. He claims he was against Biden, but he wasn't against Biden. It ended up being the same clan, the club. Now Biden's doing the same thing. So stay with me. So the Steelhead numbers right now I'll walk down the Southern Oregon. The rogue Tim has been working it hard. Tim actually went this summer, last winter, last fall, when they actually do the test netting. He worked his ass off. He got up there and they did the test netting. He actually videoed it. I put it on my YouTube, so I should have millions of views. No steelhead. They're called half pounders. They go to sea twice. They're seagoing, it's kind of, or they trout, or they salmon. They're salmon. They go to sea. They live in the sea. They go twice. They're called half pounders the first year. They come back, and they started to collapse immediately after Fukushima. So the rogue, Tim's on it. He's on the mouth today. He's been on the mouth all day, every day, giving a report every day. They're catching nothing. He's trying to get interviews with the ODFW, and they're derelict. They're pathetic. They won't even talk to him. He's just like talking to a brick wall. Now, he's the most famous salmon guide in maybe Oregon's history. In 2010, he caught the world record. I'll try to find the photograph, but that's the world record Steelhead ever caught. He caught it, 2010. And so these numbers are a catastrophe. So on the Columbia, Army Corps of Engineers live cam's been out for 7 years now. I keep saying I'll send GoPro. Now all these rivers and these hatcheries, they all know me because I've been calling them for years now, post-Fukushima. And Tim's been calling them for years, my post-ignorance army. So under the terms of the Endangered Species Act at the federal level, that has been in violation now for 6.5 years on the steelhead. On the Chinook, they started to go into violation in 2016. So, 3 administrations. And they refused to enforce their own law. I mean, so that's what we've always relied on. Friends of the... And this bullshit that Wikipedia has written into their page that Friends of the Earth somehow shut down Senate offer is total. I don't know who writes these fucking pages. PR firms, I guess. They never shut down. They tried to keep it open. They worked their ass on negotiating to keep fucking Senate offer open. Kevin Blanch's post-ignorance on. They fucking shut that down. That's an unarguable fact. Gene Snow and Kevin Blanch, Gary Hedrick and crew. Grassrooters. So it comes down to me. You know, grassrooters fucking John Huntsman right there. Well, you're a billionaire, John. You know, these SMRs blew up on the White Sea in Russia. I'm just a fucking cancer victim fighting for my life with leukemia with a YouTube camera. Well, you know, Kevin, come here. That's significant, you think? You fucking think? I was given 2 months to live 10 years ago, like the Chinook salmon. First came the god of salmon. Then came the god of water. I mean, when they start to go like this, you don't think that it's fucking canary in fucking uranium mine. So, right now today, the Steelhead run is on the Columbia. We count every fucking salmon. We know every single one of them. And the Columbia's the healthiest of every single river. You know, you go to the Klamath. I memean, when we got the Willamette shut down, I'm the guy that got to shut it down. Tim and I, you know, we've been in that guy's ear. All these rivers, the Jedediah Smith in California, we talk to him all the time. You know, the elder, that's run by the natives. There's no dams on that fucking river. They're down 99%. So on the Columbia today, right now, the Steelhead salmon for the year is at 3,200 for the year. I mean, the run's on right now. They should be getting that a day. Now, this is with no gill netting. Oregon pulled the gill netting, stopped gill netting, you know, a couple years ago because of this. These salmon are down well over 90%. They have met the charter for the United States Endangered Species Act now for 3 administrations. Where's Friends of the Earth? Where's Sierra Club? Where's Green? We all live in a green washing machine because they're not there to do anything. They're there to suck fucking money. Fucking nonprofit fucking. They think they're the NFL. Go Seahawks. It's pathetic. So, Willard's on this campus, I think, today. I was hoping to talk to him, Damien. You know, because he lives in Oregon. And he's from Oakland, Ogden. He's going to go to Japan. I'm going to have a conversation with him about it. He's got kids now. Nobody should be going to fucking Japan right now, the Olympics. The place is so fucking hardcore radioactive. I'm headed to San Diego. I'm working on this, getting an interview with these Japanese activists who have fled, who have the strontium-90 lines they're using holistic have spiked, and they're talking about the cancer has gone psycho in kids over there, killing them. Being covered up, being covered up, being covered up. So, Tim doesn't know this information yet. He's up at the field office trying to get an interview. We've been hammering this. I've been hammering this fucking in my post-ignorance army, and my army's gotten smaller and smaller and smaller because people can't hang. It's a lot of work, and there's no pay. That's what Tim said. He says, fuck, you think one day I'll get a tank of gas out of all this hard fucking work? All I ever wanted was my peace of mind. People living in, well, fuck, I guess that's all we're going to get. So, thank you everybody who supported this historic fucking work. And so, thank you, fuck you. I mean, California's a little late to the game, but at least they did it. Oregon, Washington, fuck you. Fucking the Trump administration, the Biden administration, all you derelict criminal motherfuckers. These animals are on the verge of fucking extinction. Steelhead salmon in 2010, right before Fukushima, on the Columbia River, 680,000. That's 3,000. You heard me right, 3,000. Chinook salmon, over 3 million. And they go to sea, Chinook go to sea on average of 5 years. They didn't collapse until 2016, first batch back, smoking gun of Fukushima. 1.5 million pulled out in the gill nets. After the gill nets, 1.4 million over the fucking damn sonar. Big, strong beast. And we're talking just by number. We're not talking volume size. They're sucked up. And again, I will quote the Klamath native elder. I'll post the video. Tim's right there talking to him. They got tumors in them. They're all sucked up and skinny. They got cancer in them. They're Fukushima. They're all sucked up. We've gone 2016 on the Columbia for over 3 million returning salmon. We're sitting right now, I think, at 120,000. It's a fucking, and you can go up and down. You can get into Canada on this too, on the Fraser. The Copper River's got 500-something thousand right now. Last year they had 400 and some, but that's on the Sockeye. I mean, it's a catastrophe. You can walk up and down every one of these fucking rivers. So, but what are fucking laws anymore? What are fucking laws? I mean, this corrupt fucking shithole fucking place. They don't give a fuck about the environment. This university is so fucking corrupt, Weber State. Well, the whole fucking country is. They don't, nobody gives a fuck about the environment. Nothing. Not even their own longevity. Longevity started to head south in this country, fucking in humans. But nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck. Just waiting around to get another fucking stimulus check. So, it becomes as natural as occupying an Oregon bird refuge by a Utah. Oh, fuck. It's disgusting. It's fucking unbelievable. And they're dying at sea. It's unarguable. They're dying at sea. The smolts are getting out. Record escapement. They're dying in the ocean, not fucking dams. So, I'll call Tim. Fuck, I mean, I've been working this fucking hard, as you know, since Fukushima happened. And I've been really hammering on the Endangered Species Act. I started screaming on it in 2016 because I says, look, well, we got record returns. I says, yeah, in 2015. They'll crash in 2016. First batch back. Oh, they crashed. Just down fucking well over. Most rivers down 98, 99. And they're still fishing. I mean, they're still fishing. They got hoot owl laws, so that means you can't fish after 2 o'clock. They fucking, fish for a couple fucking hours just so you can come. Spend the money. It's all fucking Mitchell Act. We used to have our Blanch Martin, matrix. I'm an old fucking economics finance professor. We're number one school of business here. Now they're dead last. Don't go see the Dalai Lama, Warren Buffett school. This school, fucking dirtbag. Speaking of nonprofits, he gave all his money away, yeah, to Bill and Melinda Gates, and Bill and Melinda Gates gave it to him. It's a fucking shell game, just like Mackenzie fucking, what's her, doesn't she live in Oregon? Fuck, look what they donate to. Worthless fucking causes, just absolutely worthless bullshit to fucking tax code. So, this is a catastrophe, and, if I can get some money, I'm gonna fucking sue the fuck out of Friends of the Earth. I'm gonna sue fucking Greenpeace. I got in a physical confrontation when I was full of cancer in Pacific Beach, California with the head of fucking Greenpeace. These kids were down there. They called him and he came over and we were talking. I said, well, how come you're not talking about Fukushima? You had your boys out there. But, well, our newsletter comes out. It doesn't make our top 10. What do you mean it doesn't make your top? People, we ask what they want to tell. I said, that's a tail wagging the dog. That's not your job. He told me I was raising my voice. I says, fuck on Garnett and fucking Allison Street. Right there on Ocean and Garden. Fuck, there's no fucking noise ordinance here. I crew up here, go fuck yourself. And he pushed me and I had a central line hanging out of me. I cracked that fucker right in the throat. Cops come. Cops, Kevin, want us to arrest him? I says, fuck no. Fuck. Remember when I was in front of the Trump Towers and the Trumpettes come and spit in my fucking face? And the cops told me, they says, I never seen anybody defuse a situation like that. Then they were taking pictures of me crying, trying to clean me up. I'm like, I'm not left, I'm not right. I hate both fucking administrations equally. The cop says, we never seen anybody defuse anything like that in our lives. Can we do anything for you? Yeah, go over there and buy me a juice. So we'll get by with a little help from our friends. And our Friends of the Earth, they're not our friends. They're lying fucking dirtbags. That's, by the way, Diablo Canyon was supposed to fucking close down last year. You know who kept them open? You got it. Friends of the Earth and Sierra Club. I knew Al Stegner personally. He'd be rolling over in his fucking grave. So, anyway, big news. So, stay tuned. What comes after the Endangered Species Act when they fall into that? Extinction. Stay tuned.